Okay, let's do a couple rounds of Last Will. I have it already here pre-set up, and how you start, which I didn't mention in the previous video, is with 3 house cards in your hand and 3 of the other red cards in your hand. So, from there you have to go down to 2, and then for every single round, you would always have to discard your hand back down to 2. So that's also something you have to keep in mind when you're doing strategies. Unless you have one of these black border cards that says you're allowed to have 4 cards instead of 2. So, this will help you develop your strategy so you can see what you have here in your hand, and then look at the board as well to see if things will match up to your hand. For instance, I have a farm and there's a farm here. So maybe I'll want to keep, I have 2 farms actually in my hand. So maybe I'll want to keep these farms and go for a farm strategy because there's also a black border card bonus card here that'll help. For instance, for 2 farms, it's not going to cost an action to upkeep them. So if I had out my 2 farms and the steward, for free I could spend 2 plus 4, I could spend $6 for free as opposed to wasting 2 actions each turn. So I think I'm going to do that. So I'm going to keep... So this farm is looking stronger than this farm. So I'm going to... Let's see what looks good here. So let's get rid of those, because we know we're definitely keeping just that. And then, let's see. So this one is going to be a free $1. I don't need to spend any actions on this guy, so I'm probably going to keep that guy as well. Alright, so now Simon's got to do his, so let's see. Simon, since I'm doing the house strategy, Simon's not going to do any houses. So this is only working with the farm, so he's not doing houses, so he can get rid of that. So he's keeping these 2. Alright, so my turn. I'm player 1, so I'm going to pick first over here. Now, one of the bonus cards is Old Friend. That's always good for the beginners to go. Not even beginners, like even regular people too. That's just a good bonus card to have, because you get a free action every turn. Whereas these other cards are specific to strategies like for the farm or for any house. So this one's just good for no matter what strategy you go, it's good to have an action. So, I'm going to assume that Simon is not going to specifically go the farm strategy like I am. So what I'm going to do is, I'm going to need actions. So I'm already going to have the cards I want. So I'm going to have the steward from here, from one of my hats. And I'm probably going to have this farm for my second hat. So that's 2 cards I'm going to want to play, plus these. So that's 4. There's only one thing here with 4, but there's 1 hat. 1 errand boy. So I won't be able to get 2 cards. So I want to go with one of these other 3 actions that have 2 hats. So in this case, I might as well go here, because at least I get 2 cards from the deal. So now Simon's going to go. Not there, sorry. He's going to go in general. And no matter what he goes, he's going to go first. So he's pretty happy right now, because he knows he's going to get this Old Friend. So it's just a matter of, does he want to get cards with it? Like 7 cards, 5 cards? Does he want to make sure he has 2 errand boys? Or does he want to make sure he has a lot of actions? So he's definitely going to use one of his errand boys for the Old Friend. He doesn't care about the farm or this house thing. Maybe he wants this. He definitely doesn't want these 2. Maybe he has something that he's going to want to use a wild card on. You cannot keep the wild cards forever. So if you take it, you want to make sure you can actually use it that turn. So what did he have in his hand? So he's going to do a lot of white card stuff this game because he's got that thing. There are no white cards here, so he's going to probably want to go something that has cards to get. Alright, yeah. So, he only really wants... Well, actually, since he is going to get some white cards from his turn, he's going to go here. So he has 2 hats to get this, because he's pretty confident he's going to get some white cards. And he's going to have 2 errand boys. See how we do it. Alright, we're good. So he's left. He's going to go first. He's going to get this. Haha, Nico, I got the old friend, sucker, is what Simon would say. Now I go with my guy. Doo-doo-doo. I wanted this thing up here. Goes in my hand. And things in your hand are hidden information. I can only see these because, obviously, I'm playing this example as Simon as well. So, let's see. Alright, so back to Simon. He's going to take a wild card. And I'm going to take this farm. Doo-doo-doo. So, this was actually not necessarily the greatest example in the world. I should have been planning on manipulating the stock market, because right now this -2 is not great. I would have liked to have, obviously the +3 would have been way better, and the +1 would be a lot better than the -2, but, well, we are what we are. So here we are. So even though Simon's furthest to the left, I'm player 1, so I spend my money first. I mean my actions first, and whatever you want to call it, money actions. Oh, I didn't draw yet. So 2 cards. Let's see. Alright, so since I do have stuff with horses, I'm going to draw from here my 2 cards. 1, 2. So I can't draw it, look at it, and say, hey, that's what I wanted, so I don't need another one. Let me look for something else. You have to blindly draw whatever it is. So if it was 7, I would have to blindly draw 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So I blindly drew my 2 cards. Chef. Alright, I would have preferred the horse, but Chef is good for this thing. So, maybe I will do that then, instead of wasting all my time putting down the farms this turn. So that's probably what I'm going to do. Alright, so draw my 2 cards. Simon's going to draw his 2 cards, which we know are going to be the white cards. White card, white card. Alright, so now it's my turn. 3 actions. So for my first action, I'm going to put down this reservation. So anything to put down costs an action. I'm going to put down the steward, which costs an action. And then this A over here, next to the chef, it costs an action to do that as well. So that was my 3 actions. Oh, I think I just trolled. Damn it. It actually costs a 2nd action to put down this guy, which I don't have right now. Damn it. I hate this game. Alright, so am I gonna waste? Alright, so you know what? Oh no, because this guy also is gonna cost that section action. Alright, so I guess I will just buy a farm then as well. So let's put this down. So to buy the farm, which costs that action, it costs 25 minus 2. So 25 minus 2 is 23. So I spend 23. And I have no actions, but there's no A next to the money spender. Like how this 4's got the A, 7's got the A, blah, blah, blah. This, for free, I'm going to activate it by moving it down to remind myself I activated it. I'm going to spend $1, $2 because I put the chef there. So let me take the chef thing. So because I have a chef, I'm spending $2 now for free. And I can do this every single turn now. And now my turn is over. I have to discard down to 2. Get rid of this lady. And now it's Simon's turn. So Simon, did I not take I did take the 2. They're over here. Alright, so Simon has how many actions? 2 actions. So we're going to play this old friend card, which costs an action, but he's going to activate it, because that's what he does. He gives you back an action. And then he's going to play this valet card, which costs an action. And he's going to put down this dinner card, this reservation card, which costs his, not activating it yet, which costs his last action. And because there's no A next to this 2, let's change the view. There's no A next to this 2. He's going to activate it. So for free, he could spend the $2. And then he's going to activate his valet, which lets him do 1 white card for free. So even though he has no actions left, he's still able to do this. Alright, so this has a base of 2 actions. The valet only lets you do it once, so I cannot do this, which is unfortunate. So this wild card is going to end up going to waste, but that's fine. So he's going to use that 1 action to do $2 here. So this is discarded, and he spends another 2. So now Simon has lost 4 this game. I have... Turn back around to me. I have lost officially 2, but I spent 25 here, but I'm going to have to get it back eventually later. So it's technically right now breaking even because I didn't do anything with it yet. So that was the first round. So now we're going to go to round 2. We do a little bit of cleanup. This goes back to the people. Going back to the peep. These get discarded and replenished. Back to me, back to me, back to me. So round 2 is going to get this here, this here, this here. And Simon would have had to put the wild card back here. And player 1 now goes to Simon. So Simon is thinking, oh my god, it's my lucky day, another old friend. So he's going to go... You know, he's thinking, you know what, Nico right now, he didn't go for the old friend last time. He's not going to go for it this time. So Simon is going to look at it. He doesn't want houses. He doesn't want anything to do with houses. He prefers white cards, which obviously this is a white card, but it's got to do with houses, so he doesn't want that. So he knows he's going to get the old friend. This is nothing again. So he's going to try for that wild card again. So he wants 2 hats for sure. He's not going to go here because he wants more than 1 action. He's going to go to the same spot. Me, I'm thinking, you know what? I got screwed over last turn. I wish I had another action to play this guy. I'm going to go for an action this turn. So I'm going to outplay Simon and go here. So now I'm saying, ha ha, fuck you, Simon. I get the old friend now. So I'm going to put my hat here. Before we do that, let's take our cards. I get 5 cards. So since it's a short game, the base game of 75, you don't really want to pound yourself here with a bunch of houses. So I'm not going to go here again because I already know I got my second house. Alright, so I'm still kind of looking for a bunch of horses. So I'm going to do my 5 cards again from here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Simon's going to take his 2 cards from the white again because he's going for the white strategy. And now his... Alright, so my first hat, because I'm furthest left, I take the old friend. Simon now probably crying over there. He's going to take... Alright, so since he already has 3 things down, he's looking like he's running out of room. And since he's pretty confident he's going to get the wild card, he's going to put his hat over here, plan ahead, get an early board. I'm going to put this... I don't even remember what I was going to get. Was I going to get this? I don't remember. I was going to get this. Why not? Just to have something to put down. And then Simon's going to use his last errand boy, take his wild card. And now, because he's player 1, he does his stuff first. Alright, so these all go back up, just so I know I didn't do anything yet this turn. And what does he have? 2 actions. 1, 2. Make sure we can see what we're looking at. Alright, so he's going to activate his old friend. So now he has 3 actions. He's going to activate this reservation. So he's spending 2 for free because there's no A by the 2. And he's going to activate his valet, which lets him do a white card with no action. So he is going to do, this is another one that's got a base of a 2, so he can't do that. So this white card is going to activate the theater. So for free, I'm going to spend $3. So 5 minus 3 is 2. I get back 2. So right now, all of this just happened. He still has a full 3 actions to spend. So apparently, whatever, it's fine. Technically, he's going to have 1 left over. But so this is 2 actions to use. 1, 2. And I'm going to do it with a chef. I'm going to use my wild card to be a chef. So this is going to get back to be discarded. And 4 plus 3 is 7. So now Simon spends 7. So 10 minus 7 is 3. Oops. And then he's still got this card left over, but it costs 2 actions. He only has 1 left, so he can't do anything. And the actions do not get carried over, so back to 0. So Simon just spent that turn 2, plus the 7 is, he just spent 9 that turn. Oh, plus there was a 3, I think, as well. So he just spent 12 that turn. That's a pretty decent round. Alright, to me. Let's see, what do we got here? 1 action. Not looking good for me. No, I forgot I want to actually manipulate the stock market, but that's fine. So I'm going to play my old friend, which is not that guy, which is this guy. Cost an action to get an action. I am playing this really inefficiently, this game. That's right. So, with 1 action, this costs 1 to put down, but he's got that A as the extra there, so it really costs 2, so I can't do that. So it's one of these 2 guys. Might as well put down the second farm then, since I don't feel like manipulating the stock market. So that costs an action. I'm going to spend 16, 10, 5, 6, 16. And I have no actions left, but for free, I could spend this 2 over here. Oh, wow, I'm trolling. Forgot I had these cards. Okay, so I know I have to go back down to 2 eventually, so I don't want to distract myself with things I don't need. I only need the horse, so let's get rid of these guys right now. If I had a chef as well, I would have kept the chef, but I didn't have a chef. So, alright, I might as well keep this, no, because I gotta, oh my god, what an inefficient game. I should have gotten more actions. So next turn I probably have to go for like a 4 or something, I don't know. Alright, let's just say that I played this one smarter, just so I can do some stuff for you guys. 3 actions I have. Alright, so for 1 action, I'm going to put the horse on. Another action. No, so this guy's going to cost 2 now. So I'm going to put this guy down. It costs 2 actions. So now I have 0. But, for free, because this guy's going to let me do it for free, it doesn't cost an action. For 2 of my farms, I could upkeep it. So I'm going to upkeep this one, which is 7, because I have the horse. And this one, which is 3. So 7 plus 3 is 10. So now I just spent $10, which apparently are all gone now somehow. Alright, so let's spend 10, whatever. Let's just say I spend 10. So now I'm bankrupt. So now my next turn, I know I have to sell these farms and I'll be getting money back. So on my next turn, we do our placements, I have 2 actions. I have to sell them. So for my first action, I'm going to sell this for 25. And for my last action, I sell this one for 16. And then we look up here, so it's the minus 2. So 16 minus 2 is 14. And this other one, we'll just minus 2 right now, is whatever it is. And then I have to pay, or get back the 13, so 10, 13. So now, without those stuff, I have to spend 10, 20, 30, 35. I have to spend $35 through a bunch of black cards and white cards to actually get down to bankrupt. And that was a few turns of Last Will.